Overview: secrets women withhold about attraction. Ever had the feeling that you're doing everything in a relationship is fine, except it simply doesn't work out? Perhaps you have been instructed to show her respect by being kind, space, or maybe just be yourself for the sake of being left perplexed, irritated, or what if I told you that, heartbroken? All that you've discovered regarding it's wrong to attract ladies, and I'm going to expose the hidden flaws in the reality. Every lady has flaws that others do not. Discuss, but all men should be aware of. Stay tuned, as this video may alter all of your preconceived notions. Regarding dating, leave a comment stating that I am prepared in the space provided for comments below. If this film is ready for you to watch until the end, since I promise you won't want to not miss a moment of this, let's admit that the dating game is manipulated and it isn't biased in your favor. Instead, you've likely observed that the men who appear to understand everything are the people that don't adhere to the guidelines. They have an understanding that most men do not. The logical sensible is not what women are. Creatures you've been taught to trust they are not. And what they want is based on feelings. And in reality, they don't even intentionally understand why they're. I'm drawn to specific men. That's what today, we're going to break things down for you, examining the 10 greatest flaws every woman has, and I will demonstrate it. You know exactly how to take advantage of these shortcomings, not to harm or manipulate everyone, but to comprehend the psychology behind the appeal and utilize it to construct stronger, more significant, and better. We're not here to sugarcoat relationships, anything, or offer you out-of-date guidance. This is going to hit because it's so real, difficult, so fasten your seatbelt and prepare. Before we jump right in, and press the like button if you already sense the worth, and please remember to subscribe if you would like more. Profound and truthful guidance that genuinely functions in the modern world. And if you truly want to support this channel and assisting us in carrying on with provide high-quality content, think about joining the channel memberships, which enable us to remain independent and continue producing amazing material. Available to as many men as much as feasible. Let's start with the first. The resolute guy is the first weakness. The unwavering man. Why consistency makes you unstoppable. Let's get straight to the point. Today's women are inundated with choices. Guys are blowing up their DMs, strangers dating and praising them, applications that provide a limitless array of possible partners. Then why do the majority of males fail in the dating game, in spite of everything these accessible resources, since most men these days are erratic and feisty? Don't fulfill commitments and give up too effortlessly, and you are aware of what ladies observe. The harsh reality is that women don't trust readily since they've been trained to. Men should vanish when things get challenging, even after a few dates. Most women are on guard for a few months because they've seen males who don't appearing but failing to follow through and not being trustworthy, which is why the man who remains steadfast in his choices throughout his acts and, in his own words, turns into an instant. Being steadfast and persistent means more than simply arriving on time. It's about representing consistency in every facet of. You must be the man in your life who isn't exactly what he says he will do. Immediately in the dating world packed with erratic, indecisive men, the one who continues and turns into a lighthouse in a sea of doubt begins by becoming dependable in the little things. If you declare that you'll text her later, and if you tell her you will call at a certain time, make sure you're being on time. Being steadfast does not imply being inflexible, implies being dependable. She must understand that you are a man who keeps his promises. Since dependability is among the most attractive qualities you may provide in today's quick and frequently shallow dating, we hear the second highest confidence in the globe. The secret to unlocking her attraction is confidence. Confidence is always appealing. However, what does that actually mean? Being confident isn't about being cocky, or being loud is not a sign of great confidence. The quiet, steadfast conviction that you are sufficient, similar to how confident you are, is magnetic due to its rarity, particularly in the modern society, where a lot of men feel the urge to prove oneself to other people. Women are consistently drawn to men who are confident because it shows. When it comes to security, women have their personal fears. They are concerned about how they appear as people see them and whether they are comparable when a woman encounters a man who remains unfazed by external approval from someone who doesn't require her. In order to boost his self-esteem, it's a welcome change, which is why self-assured men are unique in a sea of too many men are insecure and rely on outside elements that contribute to their job confidence, their appearance, or social standing. But what occurs if those items are taken? True confidence originates internally. It's about recognizing your worth no matter what. Of your life's events with this level of self-assurance, you are untouchable and unshaken by rejection. You don't let failures shake you, and you don't require a woman's approval to boost your self-esteem. Begin working on your internal confidence by establishing objectives and accomplishing them, regardless of how minor each. When you fulfill a self-promise, you develop and maintain confidence does not imply that you are flawless, but rather you are at ease with your flaws. Take pride in your imperfections and observe women's reactions to that authentic self. Third, assurance ambition. The reasons women attract goal setting. Men ambition is among the most important things. Strong qualities a man might possess in the world of today, where complacency is motivated and content with mediocrity is typical, the driven man stands out. As someone who is always pushing, women are drawn to him because he believes he is better. Men who possess a distinct purpose and operate a vehicle, since it indicates that you're the key, is that you're going somewhere in life. Ambition need not imply that you're constructing an empire worth millions of dollars or putting in 80 hours each week. It indicates that you're working towards certain goals. And you're unwilling to accept women who are good enough want to date males. Somebody is motivated because they feel as though they are a part of something greater, more ambitious than themselves. It demonstrates that you're not satisfied with only riding the wave of life, and that's really alluring. Yet here is where most men make a mistake when they discuss ambition without support is impossible. Simply state that you must because you are ambitious. Demonstrate it through your work. Your hobbies or your personal development have to prove that you're continually aiming for greater ambition is about advancement rather than perfection. Demonstrating your constant efforts to improve oneself as a person. Begin by establishing short-term and long-term objectives. These need not be opulent, yet they must force you to leave out of your zone of comfort, whether it's obtaining a promotion at work, gaining knowledge of learn a new skill or work out. But be sure you're always going ahead. When a woman notices your ambition, she'll wish to participate in the nasty boy on the fourth journey. The bad boy, why she is captivated by a little mystery. Women are attracted to nasty boys like, here's the catch, moths to a flame. Bad lads aren't jerks because of this. Rather, it's because bad boys exhibit characteristics that women are drawn to: unpredictable situations, the negative aspects of mystery and emotional control. The boy does not adhere to the regulations, express regret for his identity, and he definitely doesn't accommodate every whim of a lady. That is the reason he is so appealing. Women are not looking for a man who can completely. They seek a man who maintains control over them. Speculating about a man who has his own life, own priorities, and isn't centered around the bad boy surrounding them is an expert at producing emotional peaks and valleys that keeps ladies returning for more. The excitement of the chase, uncertainty, as well as the feeling that he's a little out of reach, which makes things worse. Adorable boy, but here's the trouble. It's not necessary to be a jerk to exhibit the characteristics of a nasty dude. That you really must preserve a feeling of mystery and emotional independence doesn't show everything about yourself at once. Don't share some information with others. Be accessible at all times and make her wonder where. What you're doing and who you are generates curiosity and maintains her eagerness to practice emotional control by preventing her from dictating your emotions. Be composed if she's upset. She seems content and is enjoying the moment, but don't become very engrossed in it. Bad boys appealing since they have authority over their lives and feelings. Be the A man who remains composed under any situation. What is the number 5 neglected attention to women? Ignored. Attention. How to raise your value by using scarcity. Want attention, But the worst part is yet to come. They are not appreciative of the attention they receive. We live in a culture where women are easily can attract hundreds of men's attention, DMS likes at the touch of a button. Comments are always present, confirming them, but since it's so simple, the man loses all significance in order to obtain it. The person who doesn't stand out is the one who does. Give her lots of attention at once, disregarding a woman's demand for. She is so frustrated by validation that she's accustomed to having men pass over her. And when she fails to understand that from you, she begins to question why she'll start vying for your attention. As it's now a limited resource and scarcity, as we all know, adds value. Like males, women are equally enamored with the pursuit. But they refuse to acknowledge it when you don't give her what she wants right away. Desires attention or compliments. Or confirmation, you're indicating she needs to work on getting more attention. 4, and that's precisely why it's so valuable. Stop releasing women for free. Focus if you're continuously sending her a SMS that likes or compliments her every post she makes on social media. You're lowering the value of your focus instead. Take a step back and let her to approach you when she seems as though she must work for she will greatly appreciate the care. Extra pre-selection for number 6. Pre-selection. The influence of other women's desire. A cause for why women are more drawn to men who have already entered connections or who are encircled by, it's known as, other women. When a woman observes that before an election, it makes other ladies want you. Something in her mind tells her that he has to be valued. This is the same idea. Reasons why individuals wish to purchase items that are highly sought after by everyone desires it. It must be worthwhile. The reason pre-selection works so well is that it capitalizes on the competitive character of women when she notices you with other gorgeous, even if you're only buddies. Ladies makes you more important in her eyes. She begins to question what's going on with you that appeals to other ladies and that she even wants you because she is curious. Because of this, males who are already in women frequently throw things in relationships. Oneself at them. These aren't women are attempting to dismantle the relationship is what draws them in. The notion that this individual is appealing, and if other women find him attractive, then he must also be worthy of her attention. Be in the company of valuable women, even if they are merely companions when a woman observes your easy interaction. When paired with other gorgeous ladies, it indicates that you're a valuable man. She'll begin to believe that you are someone worth chasing just because other women already do. 7th place, masculinity. The reasons women seek men with strong emotions. The concept of masculinity is being challenged in the modern society, but the reality is that women are predisposed by biology to be drawn to men from masculine. This isn't regarding being excessively combative, or dominance is about assuming strength, both mental and physical. Women are looking for a partner who can keep them safe, guide them, and give them a sense of security. Being a man involves more than simply muscles. It's important to have a goal. Maintaining your convictions and becoming women with strong emotions are attracted to men who are aware of their identities, readily influenced by outside situations. They're looking for a man who can maintain composure in the face of hardship, who can confidently make decisions, and who doesn't let his feelings to rule him. The majority of males in today's dating world are also emotive, responding to everything. They become agitated over little matters, and they allow women to determine their own feelings in a genuinely. A man who is macho is in charge of his. He is not shaken by emotions. When things don't go his way, he doesn't lose his cool. Gathered and responsible, that's what starts to establish what makes him so appealing. Your male vitality by consuming. Stop taking responsibility for your life, putting the blame on other people or outside events for your issues. Be resolute in your behaviors when confronted with obstacles. Confront them directly without allowing When your feelings get the better of you, ladies desire to experience comfort and safety with a man who's in charge of himself and his. The 8th life number is charismatic. How to lead and get her to follow you with charismatic leadership. Women in leadership roles are naturally drawn to. For leaders, this does not imply that you must serve as a company's CEO, but you must take the initiative when interacting with her. Being a leader means taking command and making decisions, choices and demonstrating your knowledge. Regardless of your life's path, women desire a man who can mentor them rather than someone who's persistently LLY requesting their opinions or authentic charismatic leadership is especially potent since it blends charm and authority in a way that you don't must be intrusive in order to lead. You can demonstrate leadership by your behaviors. Self-assurance and your capacity for women want to be with someone who make them feel respected. A man who is aware of his life's purpose, since it gives them a sense of security and eager to take part in that journey when you exhibit leadership. When you engage with a woman, she'll more drawn to you as a result of you'll be perceived by her as someone who can take the initiative and lead to success. Is appealing since it conveys strength, self-assurance, and decisiveness characteristics that women find. The next time you're on a trip, can't resist date. Take the initiative to organize the evening, choices, and don't hesitate to offer advice. The dialogue that attracts women to males who assume command of the circumstance since it gives them a sense of security and appreciated when you exhibit leadership. She will instinctively follow your lead. Number nine's emotional intelligence. The key to establishing a strong bond. Emotional intelligence is among the most underappreciated attributes of most men believe that a man can have. Being emotionally intelligent entails being too sentimental or sensitive. Yet that's emotional intelligence is not the same as about being aware of your own feelings and others. It's important to understand, knowing when to talk, when to listen, and when women are emotional beings. So give them room, and they require a man capable of managing that. Most males attempt to correct situations when a woman communicates her feelings. But women don't want you to make all the repairs, they just want you to pay attention so you can comprehend when you can accomplish it by creating a deep emotional bond that most males are unable to establish. To develop emotional intelligence as well implies taking charge of your own feelings that women prefer not to share with a man with unstable emotions. Desire someone who can maintain composure under pressure, who can manage the highs and lows of life, and practice downs without collapsing active. The next time she's upset, pay attention. Don't jump to conclusions about things right away. Just listen and let her in with solutions. Vent, acknowledge her emotions, and demonstrate empathy. This small gesture might create a degree of emotional closeness and trust that the majority of men never attain. The 10th most ardent interest. Interest with a passion. Why your purpose and passion make you appealing. One of the most alluring qualities is passion. Characteristics that a man can possess when a woman observes your enthusiasm for something, be it your profession or a pastime or self-improvement. She's attracted to such fire. Passion demonstrates that you are motivated by a cause. Additionally, you're not coasting through life, but this is the secret you possess. To follow your interests for yourself rather than too many men fail to consider her attempting to win women over by acting as though have a strong passion for things they don't have a genuine concern for women. That genuine enthusiasm has a compelling quality because being sincere is what makes you authentic. Fervent about something you're not must make an effort to draw in ladies. They are naturally drawn to you and want to be a portion of the journey you're on mission. Discover something you're enthusiastic about it and give it your all. Whether it's fitness as a side gig or a career, let your passion drive your unique project. When she observes your commitment, she will desire to contribute to your objectives. Your universe, so there it is. The 10 getting to be the man she can't refuse. Every man needs to be aware of his weaknesses. Women are increasingly aware that this isn't about manipulation, is about comprehension. Female psychology and using that knowledge to create stronger, better, and more significant relationships. The reality is most men are too busy to understand this, pursuing ladies in an attempt to gain approval and breaking the rules, yet you're distinct. You now possess the means to flip the storyline and establish a situation where women will be attracted to you if you can hit the like button to show how valuable this video is. Please inform me in the comments about what shocked you the most was weakness, and if you want more in-depth, unvarnished guidance. Like this, be sure to sign up for the channel if you wish to go above and beyond. And back our goal of assisting as many men, if you can, Think about joining the channel memberships, and any forms of assistance helps us keep producing high-quality material that is unique to you. Otherwise, if you're prepared to take charge of your romantic life and quit playing by ineffective rules, share this and subscribe to this channel. Video with a listener who needs this and become a member of the channel if you wish to back the cause that your support enables us to continue, and more males who require this knowledge should be reached.